Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video, and we have a letter. Let's watch this video, then we're going to read the letter and dive right into this topic. You deserve to be happy. Here we go.
Stop letting that man play in your face. These men know exactly what they're doing, and they say all of the right things because they know that's exactly what we want to hear. But fuck he talking about, what is he doing? Is he putting in the effort and the time that he say he gonna do? Is he taking you out on them dates like he say he gonna do? Shit, is he doing anything that he say he gonna do? Because if not, let that man go. And I say this with love. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I've been there too. But when a man know that you're not going anywhere, nothing is going to change. When he know that he got you exactly where he wants you, nothing is ever going to change. But eventually it gets easier to let go of what will never be. And you are too beautiful, too worthy, more than enough for a man to be unsure about you or for a man to make you feel unsure about yourself. Hate to say it, a man is not playing about somebody that he really wants. To be honest, you really don't even want him. Because how many times have you been over a man and look back at what happened in the situation and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? What did I even see in him? What did I even like in him? You don't even want him. Let him go.
Okay, let's read this letter. I married at 18. One son divorced and married again at 23 with 3 more sons. Okay. My husband cheated on me when my boys were little, hit me, and controlled me. I have been married 39 years. I am now separated and in my own accommodations. All right, good for you. I am now 62. I have found out that my husband, whom I'm separated from, is planning a weekend with another woman, younger than me. He has known her since he was 33 and she was 13. He is now 62. He used to tell me I was overweight and I was 200 pounds then. I am now 245. But I am losing weight and not desirable. Well, that's what you say, that you're not desirable. But believe it, there's a lot of men in the world that like huge women. So you might not be desirable to some people, to some men, but you could be very desirable to other men. Okay, so don't say those negative terms about yourself. I'm not desirable. Don't say that. I am totally devastated about the whole thing. I feel like the dark night of the soul. Bottom fell out of my world. Why? Just because you found out that he was planning a weekend with another woman that's younger than you? Why? You already separated from him and you're saying that he mistreated you, so you shouldn't care if he goes off with somebody else. I am going for divorce. It's really hard, but I feel discarded like a piece of trash. I feel I don't deserve this. Well, you don't. You don't deserve it. But as long as you're sitting there thinking about it, worrying about it, being sad about it, you are killing yourself over this issue. And he's gone on about his business with his new love. All right? There's no reason for you to sit there and agonize over this. I just cannot seem to get over it. I loved him, and my marriage meant everything to me. But I could not go on being treated like that. You're absolutely right. You deserve better. He last left me on the highway and drove off in my car. I did ask to get out of the car as he was being obnoxious. Okay, so you're both on the highway arguing with each other, and you say, let me out. He did let you out, and he took off. You know, this happens because you are engaging in an argument with him and you know how he is. Why are you doing that? A kind lady gave me a lift. For 4 years, I was just too scared to leave fully and move on. But anyway, I'm here now since July. I'm just struggling. It's been off and on for a long time with him. Is it still going on and off? Because if it is, your situation is never going to change. As long as you stay in this cycle. This is a negative, toxic cycle. And as long as you stay in it with him, it's never going to change. It could get worse, but it's never going to get any better. Okay? He treated me like a slave. I am just finding it so hard. I am really struggling. I never even sleep at night, worrying and knowing it's all over. You're having a tough time getting over this? Is that what it is? Because now you're feeling abandoned. You have a fear of abandonment. You're finding it hard to be on your own, finally, when you should be elated about it. I have consulted a solicitor about the divorce, being that it's ongoing 5 years. He would not sign the papers. I still have feelings for him. Well, if you have been allowing this man to come in and out of your life for 5 years since you separated, that's on you. That's on you. You have created this for yourself. And you continue in the cycle. And you're complaining about it is never going to change it. The only way you're going to change this, which is your reality, is that you have to change. You have to change, number one, the way that you feel about yourself. You deserve to be happy, but it may not be with him. It may be on your own, or it may be with someone else. But you realize that you're not happy with him, and you say in your letter, and you say it kind of like it's an excuse that he won't sign the papers. Listen, I don't even understand that because I'm in a state, and when I got my divorce, he didn't have to sign the papers. He didn't have to sign. You know, I just went down, filed, and you can put it in the paper. You know, they'll post it if you don't know where he is. If you know where he is, I guess they send the papers to him to sign, but if he doesn't sign, you can still get your divorce. You don't have to sign. Okay? A no-fault state. This is where I live. In a no-fault state, you can get a divorce whether he signs or not. Okay? And you need to check out in your state if he has to sign or what, which doesn't make any sense to me. You need to check that out because I don't see why you have to stay linked to him. But in your letter, it sounds like you want him back. That's what it sounds like to me because you said that you still have feelings for him. And you are allowing him to come back, be with you, and go. Come back and go. You are allowing that. Which means that, to me, it seems like you're hoping that one day he will realize how important you are and change his ways. These men rarely change. Why should they change when they're getting everything that they want and need the way that they are? There's no reason for them to change. And if you are not that important to them, they're not going to change. If you were all important and they wanted to keep you, to love you, to make you happy, then they would be willing to change, to make sure that you are comfortable and you will stay with them. But you're already separated. You already got one foot out the door. Now, 5 years you've been waiting for this man to sign the divorce papers. If he never signs and you're in a state that you still married to him, which maybe you can get a legal separation, because the thing about this is, if you ever decide to buy property or anything, you don't want him in on it. You don't want him to have any influence on you moving up and on with your life. You want to be free of it. Okay. Now, I'm saying this assuming that you want the divorce, although the tone in your letter sounds like you don't. You want him. But he's not committed. And he probably wasn't committed when you got married to him. And it happens. Ladies, but you need to understand that you deserve to be happy. But you can't settle. You can't settle for some nonsense and then try to make it into happiness. No, that's the thing. A lot of us ladies, we'll go with these guys and we know that they're not up to par. But we think that if we love them and take care of them and have their babies and all this kind of stuff, then one day they're going to grow up and be the men that we desire. No. If he's not a man, a grown, loving, supportive man, when you get him, you can't make him. You can't make a man. And unfortunately, a lot of us women think we have the power to do that, and you don't. You don't. You see? Even women who take care of their men, they go out and buy their clothes, they buy them cars. The man just is there. These women are desperate just to hold on to a man. They don't care about themselves. They care about the man making them feel wanted or making them feel important. They need outside validation because they have no love inside for themselves. Ladies, what you want to do is build yourself up, your own confidence. Now, you said in the letter that you already have your own accommodations. Work on yourself. Take care of your kids. And forget about this man. Period. And start living your life. Okay? Start living your life. Once you shut him off completely, I'm sure your life is going to make some small changes. Because every time he comes into your life, he's bringing more negativity into your reality. And then when he's got you all frustrated and whatever, then he leaves and he goes somewhere else. And when you cool down, then he comes back. Ladies, don't live your life like that. That's not happiness. You're just excited when he shows up and then he leaves you miserable. Ladies, take care of yourself. Love yourself. I hope that you understand this message. You deserve to be happy. But you have to work on your own happiness. Don't look for happiness outside of yourself. That's where you're making a mistake. When you're looking for other people to make you happy. Other people can't make you happy. You have to be happy inside yourself. That's why you need to work on yourself and love yourself. Don't allow a man to come in and out of your life, number one. Don't allow that. If you're together and everything's going fine, you think, and then he takes off, let it be over. Don't accept him back. Let it be over. You move on and let him know you're not going back there. He blew that. You understand? When you take them back, men feel like you'll accept them the way that they are, with their shenanigans and whatever. You accept it. You okay with it. Or you wouldn't take them back. You see? You're giving the wrong message when you take these people back. Don't take them back. Move on and start working on building your own foundation. I keep saying that. When you have your own, you feel differently about yourself. You present yourself differently. You don't put up with nonsense. And you are happy when you have your own. You're deliriously happy when you don't have to beg a person for something. You don't have to scrounge to get them to do something for you. You can handle your own business. It's empowering, ladies, and this is where you want to be. I hope you understand this message, and I really hope that it helps you to be happy in your life. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. And don't forget these caps. They are still available in my online store, and you'll find the link in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.